media. We'll get you out here well before the top of the hour. We want to give you enough time to get those bets in on the primetime games. And what we do here Monday through Friday on the drive-thru is give you live free sports picks from the primetime games, and we also get help from our Pick Dogs cappers. Let's take a look at who's on the show for today. All right, we got Trey Jordan joining us. Joe D'Amico from Vegas is in the house. Brian Bitler. And we got Kevin Thomas in the center square. Jovan Burts. Of course, Ninos is joining us, doing well in NHL. And Rod Zawacki, hot as ever, again here, join us here on the drive-thru. All right, let's take a look here at the lineup for today. Here's how they'll line up. Bitler, D'Amico, Thomas, Burts, Jordan, Zawacki, Ninos, and then I will go ahead and we will end the show with me. All right, let's continue and get started here with the show. And let's welcome to the show Brian Bitler. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. He's also part of the group there in the premium YouTube Premium service. Brian, how you doing today?
Oh, awesome. Any day that I'm on the show with my Bash brother, Joe D'Amico, it's a good day here, especially with March Madness just around the corner.
Absolutely. March Madness around the corner. Conference tournaments in action here this week. And you'll be looking here at some NHL and kind of a light card from a college hoops. There's a little bit of NHL available here. And you're going to be looking here, Battle of SoCal, Ducks to host the Kings. Kings favorite. Wow. At minus 130. That's shocking here. Total sits here at 5.5.
Yeah, this is the second game of two NHL games I really like today. Anaheim Ducks fresh off a big win against the Colorado Avalanche. And you know what? The Kings have played improved hockey this year. Much better. They have a winning record. But I like to take the Ducks in spots, and this is just one of those spots where you're getting plus 125 with Anaheim. Ducks are 5-1 last 6 on a third game in a 3-4 night situation. Ducks are also 15-7 last 22 after scoring 5 goals. I absolutely love the Ducks plus money tonight. Should be able to cash for you.
All right, Brian Bitler here going to be looking at the Anaheim Ducks plus 115 against the LA Kings. All right, Brian, looking at Anaheim, of course, Anaheim did beat the Kings in their first meeting, although the Ducks do have issues scoring goals.
Actually, the Ducks are 4-1 last 5 against the LA Kings. So Ducks might not win a lot of games, but they seem to always get the Kings number lately.
Yeah, they certainly do. All right, Brian, let's take a look here over at Pig Dogs Premium. Showing some profit here past 7 days. And we got hockey and, of course, college basketball. And there's some really good packages you have up there at Pig Dogs.
I'll tell you what, now is when the time to buy a packages because conference tournaments are, some of them are underway, but this is the time that I always get high. This last weekend was kind of tough. You had some games that, what did they mean? Iowa and Wisconsin, it wasn't really a conference tournament game, just the game to finish out the year. But now I'm getting hot. You can get my conference tournament package for just $250 at pickdogs.com. Gets you every single play I cut down the nets. Or my Monday night money shot, my best play of the day, for $30 at pickdogs.com premium pick section.
All right, guys, get on board here with Brian Bitler. You see the numbers here. Past 7 days, 165 units of profit. He's got passes up there, one-day passes, or if you want to go with that long-term March Madness pass right now, get on board with Brian Bitler. Every play from March Madness. Of course, it will end a little bit early in April. Get his plays from college basketball. All right, Brian, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great night, and I want to let everybody know about that YouTube Premium. We can find 2 shows on from you.
I'll tell you what, make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube Premium subscription. You get, for $30, you get an extra play from me, Mitch, Rod, tremendous value. And then if you upgrade to the extra late show for $50 in total, then you're getting, it's basically 25 cents a pick. It cannot be beaten on can't be beaten on any site. Make sure you check it out.
Yeah, check it out, the YouTube Premium, the 2 shows there you guys can subscribe to. Check the link below our description for that. All right, Brian, as always, great having your show. Good night to you. We'll listen to you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time. You're there every day with Mitch, and of course, you're back on the drive-thru Friday.
Yeah, I'm going to be bright and early tomorrow morning. Me, Mitch, and Rod are going to break down some big-time college basketball games. But I'm going to get off here and watch my buddy Joe D'Amico and Kevin Thomas give out some surefire winners here.
Surefire winners, no doubt about that. Brian Bitler here on the drive-thru. Let's continue on here. Speaking of Joe D'Amico, he's next. We're going to go over to Las Vegas, Nevada. Must be getting really exciting up there with March Madness coming. Joe, how you doing? How is it feel in Vegas today?
Absolutely great. Over 70, 75 degrees every day right now, which means the sun is heating up. The girls are wearing less. We love it. As you mentioned, March Madness, we have a couple of conference tournaments coming this weekend. I know, unfortunately, that for the most part, no fans in attendance. I was fortunate enough I get pretty lucky here in Vegas. I have an invite this weekend to go watch some teams play. I'm going to do just that. So I'll have some great not some inside info, but some insight. I'll be watching some practices, some warm-ups, see how some things goes. It would help me definitely to see personally one-on-one, see how some of these teams are shaping up for the tournament, for the big dance night in a few weeks. So I'm very excited about that. Top of everything else, Tony, you mentioned it, March Madness. This is the time of year. I'm excited to be coming up after my buddy Brian Bitler. I'm sorry, I had to take a moment just so I could buy Brian's Monday Night Money Shot because I needed to get it myself because I follow Brian whatever he does.
Absolutely. Brian Bitler doing great work over at Pick Dogs Premium. And so are you, Joe, right here on the show, giving out winners on the show. I think you were in Cal Poly on Friday, coming through for us again with your winners on the show.
Another winner Friday night brings my astounding free play record here on the drive-through show to 45-17. I'm excited to give out another winner to everybody out there tonight, Tony.
All right, let's take a look at your game here. You'll be looking at here Georgia State to face Appalachian State. This one on ESPN Plus at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. We're showing the line here, not the pick. Georgia State laying 7, total 136.5.
Absolutely. We're going to head on over to Pensacola Bay. Now, folks, the Panthers, which own the 16th ranked scoring offense in the nation, they account for over 81 points per game. Guys, they come in here red hot. This is a team that's won their last 8 contests straight up, and they are money against the spread, covering 6 of their last 7. They also have another advantage, a rare situation for this time of year, and particularly this season overall, guys. They are 100% healthy. They're at full strength. I mean, not a lot of teams out there. You know, every morning I go on, Tony, I check out the teams on all the games, and there are very few teams that just have 1 or 2 guys injured, let alone having a slew of them. And right now this team is 100% healthy. Not only do they have scorers with 5 players averaging double digits, they also have 2 starting forwards in Elio Nusosimi, say that 10 times quick, and Jalen Thomas, who together have combined for over 16 rebounds per game during the regular season. Here's some against the spread numbers for you folks. Georgia State 5-2 the last 7 on neutral sites, 7-1 the last 8 in the favorite role, 4-0 the last 4 versus teams with a straight-up winning record. I'm laying the points, taking the Panthers here. You two do it, and I promise you'll make some money tonight.
Absolutely, guys. Check out Joe D'Amico's play here. Georgia State laying the 7 against App State. They got a really good spread record here. So you see them covering 5 of their past 7 games here. Both teams in action last night, coming in here back-to-back. Joe D'Amico here on Georgia State laying the 7 against the Appalachian States. And a matter of fact, looking at the matchups, they did win the last meeting between these 2 teams, Georgia State 85-71. All right, Joe, let's take a look over at Pig Dogs Premium, where you're doing fantastic work right now. Let's take a look here. 670 units past 30 days. Of course, we got some hoops and hockey. You got some packages up there. What's going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Absolutely, Tony. I'm very excited. I have a big play tonight to start off the week. I have my college basketball Monday Night Money Maker right here at Pick Dogs. And as promised on the last show, guys, I didn't post just 1 big package. I didn't post just 2 big packages. I have 3 huge discounted packages right now, only at Pick Dogs. First, I have as the highest percentage handicapper in the NBA this season, I have a second half discount. You get all my NBA plays straight through the NBA Finals for just $300. I also posted a discounted program for the rest of college hoops from today through the national title game for just $250. And as a 9-time Major League Baseball handicapping champion, I put up the entire season right now for an early bird rate. Guys, it's only going to be up there a few days. For just a nickel, you get me from the opening day, the first pitch on opening day, straight through the final out of the World Series for $500. That'll pay for itself in no time. I am very excited about all these packages here at Pick Dogs, but I'm really excited for March Madness, particularly because this is the time of year when great cappers like the guys on this show shine.
That's right, guys. I'm to shine here with Joe D'Amico over at Pick Dogs Premium. Get on board with this March Madness pass. You see the numbers here. Past 30 days, 607 units of profit. When NBA restarts, he's been hot there too. So get on board with Joe D'Amico. You like baseball? Who's going to give you their entire season pass for $500? That's the best. That's a great deal. Get on board right now with Joe D'Amico over at Pick Dogs Premium. He'll get you in the winner's circle. All right, Joe, as always, oops, let me get back here. Let's get Joe up. Joe, as always, we got to hit to the 2-shot. Joe, as always, great having your show. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you in a couple days.
Tony, thank you. Good luck to everybody and show to everybody out there watching. Good luck and have a winning day.
All right, Joe D'Amico here on the drive-thru. Hey, guys, just a reminder, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Free picks every day. It gets started every day. 10 a.m. Eastern time with the morning show. Mitch, Ron Zawacki. We got Brian Bitler. Oh, there'll be a guest handicapper from time to time. We see Tony Brown in there once in a while. Of course, Ron Romanelli on weekends. So get on board every day, 10 a.m. Eastern time with the morning show. Then we have those 2 YouTube premium shows. And to find out how to watch those and get those 8 premium picks, check the description below for the link there. And of course, we're here Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern time with the drive-through. Of course, we're giving you the primetime picks for the games tonight. And of course, one more thing, guys, be sure to subscribe, and of course, give us that thumbs up, that like. Give us those likes. Keep those likes coming in. That helps us build our audience. We greatly appreciate that. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-through now. It's time to bring in Kevin Thomas. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. He's running pretty well here over the past 7 days when you check out his numbers over at the site. So we'll go ahead and bring in Kevin. Kevin, how's it going?
Oh, it's going great, and it's funny because it's hockey that's getting me there. College last week, I mean, I couldn't lose a game, and then all of a sudden, when the games don't mean anything, it's kind of hard to decipher them. But hockey, I mean, I've been nailing the dogs. I nailed my last 3 dogs, so check me out for hockey. You know, I still got that subscription up there, and yeah, I'm liking the ice right now. So let's get to it.
All right, let's get to it here. And you're going to be looking at the hockey game here as the Senators will be facing Edmonton Oilers, 9 Eastern time. Oilers laying 225. Total sits there at 6.5 goals.
Yeah, the Oilers is a definite lock, but that's way too much juice right there for us. So we're going to look at the total here, and I'm all over the under. We have the Senators that are off a back-to-back last night. They played, and they were in a shootout. They won 4-3, which I catched that for – I think that was about $130 plus. So what we're looking at is we're looking at teams that are on back-to-backs. I'm usually looking for the dogs that are going against a favorite team on a back-to-back. But here we're doing the opposite. The Oilers are highly favorite, but you got the Senators coming in. The Oilers are struggling on offense. They actually won 1 game in March, lost their last 2. They got a 3-game series with the Senators coming up. And they're changing things up. They're trying to get more offense. They actually had both their top centers in McDavid and Leon. I'm not even going to try to say the name. Dezel. They had them both on the same line for 14 minutes. And, you know, that might be great to get a spark going. But when you're playing your 2 best guys out there, that's not going to generate a lot of points throughout the whole game. You might get 1 or 2, and that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at a 4-1 game here tonight. I think the Senators are going to be a little bit tired, so lock in that under 6.5.
All right, under 6.5 here from Kevin Thomas here with this one. Looking at this game here, Kevin, you're looking at the Oilers scoring. You talked about that. Look at the past 5 games, just 1.4 goals per game, going under in 4 of their past 5.
Yeah, that's why Coach Dave Tippett. That's why he's trying to change things up. And like I said, I don't see a lot of success when you're putting your top 3 guys on one line. You need those guys spread out to help the other guys become better players. So, like I said, I expect maybe 3 goals from that line if that's what he does tonight. But I don't expect a lot of offense from the Senators. Even though the Senators are 7-5 last 12. The Oilers have had their number going 4-0 against them, and they're on a 3-game set right now. So the Oilers need wins. So I see more of the Oilers on defense. I'm really liking this under. Like I said, if you could find a betting place that'll let you parlay it, go ahead. I know of 2 that'll let you, but like MGM won't let you parlay the same game like that. So, you know, you got to shop around, find the best value.
Absolutely, best value here, under 6.5. This one, 9 p.m. Eastern time, NHL Center Ice package will televise it. All right, Kevin, let's go ahead and take a look at your numbers here. You're producing great numbers here past 7 days. 465 units of profit. We got hoops, we got college hoops, we got the NHL. There's packages galore out there in March Madness. What you have going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Oh, you can get the rest of my college season until they cut down the nets. Great deal right there. Tonight, you can get my West Coast Conference tourney. You know, you got Gonzaga, St. Mary's going tonight. I got a pick on that one. And then you can check out my ice pack for the rest of the season there, too. And like Joe, I'll be putting up a baseball package in the next couple of days. So you might start looking for that, too, because I'm pretty solid in baseball as the season goes.
All right, guys, get on board here with Kevin Thomas. We got action for tonight over at Pig Dogs Premium. Like I always say, if you play the one-day pass, take the winnings and make that jump to the long-term pass. You see Kevin's got 3, 7, and 30-day pass, March Madness pass, baseball passes coming up. Of course, that 30-day all-sports pass will get you every play from Kevin Thomas, NBA, college hoops, of course, Major League Baseball, which begins the 1st of April. You get some plays here, opening day baseball, so get on board with Kevin Thomas. You see the numbers there, all transparent over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, Kevin, as always, great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you next week.
Hey, take care, Tony. Thanks again for having me.
All right, everybody here. Kevin Thomas here on the drive-thru. Just wanted to show you guys that link here for the YouTube Premium. Here it is right here. Check it out. The 2 shows are running here right now. Total of 8 premium picks, the early and the late show. Great value there for your money. Check out the YouTube Premium. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. We're going to welcome Jovan Burts to the show. Jovan, you'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium as well. Jovan, how you doing today?
Going good, Tony. How are you?
Going great, going great. We're looking at some college hoops action here. CBS Sports Network, 9:30 Eastern time. We'll televise Northeastern to face Drexel. Northeastern, the favorite over the Drexel Dragons by 1, total 131.
Yeah, good old CAA semifinal game. Winner goes to the finals. In this one, I'm taking the Northeastern Huskies. Now, at first glance, when you look at it, there's nothing really to write home about. Both these teams are evenly matched. Drexel's slightly better on the offensive side, while Northeastern's slightly better on the defensive side. Both these teams are coming in hot from against a spreads perspective. Drexel is 10-4 in their last 14 games against the spread, while Northeastern is 9-3 in their last 12 against the spread. But when you peel back the layers of these numbers and trends and dig into them, you'll see 2 things that tips the scales in Northeastern's advantage. First, they play the strongest out of conference schedule. Now, in my book, when you do that and you go in and play in conference, you're better suited to play teams that's on your level. And they did have a COVID issue, so that kind of derailed their season slightly. So they played less games. But be that as it may, they have a slight advantage there. But the bigger advantage is that they've won 9 of their last 10 games against Drexel in head-to-head matchups. That's big, and I believe that has a psychological advantage, because once you beat a team so many times, it kind of gets into the psyche of the players and the coaching staff. So with that said, the Huskies are to play.
All right, Jovan Burts here with Northeastern -1 against Drexel. You know, I'm looking at this matchup between these teams. I see for once Northeastern definitely the better defensive team in conference, 41% shooting. But one thing I really like about Northeastern is they cover spreads. They've covered 9 of 11 in conference.
Yeah, absolutely. That's one of the things that has them coming in hot. And it's not just against the spread, it's straight up. So they're matching up the straight up the record with the ATS record, and I like that.
Yep, absolutely. All right, to play here, Northeastern laying the 1 against the Drexel Dragons. All right, Jovan, a good night of action tonight. Here we go again. Let's get this right. All right, let's go ahead and check out what's going on over at Pig Dogs Premium. 437 units of profit past 7 days. We've got college hoops, we've got hockey, but again, a lot of packages up there as we're getting right into March Madness, and NBA starts in a couple days.
Yeah, I'm coming into March hot like I was in January. February was a little uneven. You know, it was a situation where the personal life kind of seeped into the professional life. But be that as it may, I'm coming in hot, the right time of year. It's my time of year. And tonight I got my Money Bag Monday 3-pack. All going to be hitters. Check it out at Pig Dogs and Sports Chat Place.
All right, check out Jovan Burts here over at Pig Dogs Premium. Money action there tonight is 1 day pass. You see the numbers there, 437 units of profit past 7 days. Get on board with that 1 day pass, and then like you want to do, make the upgrade to the long-term pass. You see him there, a 3, 7, and 30 all sports pass from Jovan Burts over at Pig Dogs Premium. That means you'll get every play that is released at the website. You set the length of time when you make your purchase. All right, Jovan, as always, great to have you on the show. Have yourself a great night. Continue that success, and we'll talk to you on Friday.
Absolutely, Tony. See you on Friday.
All right, Jovan Burts here on the drive-thru. Reminder, guys, keep those thumbs up, those likes coming in. Help us grow our audience. We greatly appreciate that. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Now, welcoming in Trey Jordan. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs. One of the newer cappers that we have here on the site. Trey, how's it going? Now, we lost your sound again. Maybe you have it on mute. Let's see if we can get the... We had your sound earlier during the testing, and then all of a sudden it looks like we kind of lost it a little bit. So let's see if we can get that corrected. As Trey Jordan here, we'll try and get that fast. We may go ahead and jump the gun here. Let's see if we get another test here, Trey.
Hello?
There we go. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Hello?
I can hear you now. You're
Sorry
good.
about that, Tony.
No problem. All right. Hockey you're looking at here, 8 Eastern time. Minnesota Wild to host Vegas Golden Knights. Golden Knights road favorites here, $1.20 total, 5.5.
Yes, sir. We got the one of the earlier games on the NHL card tonight, but it's not starting until later than usual still. But I'm going to go with the Wild tonight in Minnesota. Take the slight plus money with the home dog. Very slight there. But the Golden Knights come in rolling as usual. I mean, you're not going to find many trends to go against the Golden Knights, but they beat the last couple times they played, but they are going against Cam Talbot tonight. Capo Kakkonen in the goal tonight, and he's actually on a 6-game win streak himself. So to keep it simple, Mark Stone, Pietrangelo questionable tonight. So I just don't see the Vegas Golden Knights offensive firepower going to be there tonight. So really hoping they don't play. You know, not wishing injury on anybody, but I hope they don't play tonight. They can sit this one out, and hopefully we can get Kakkonen on a 2nd-game win streak and take the Wild at home. They're 4-0 the home team in the last 4 matchups between these two, and the Wild 3-0-1 at home versus Vegas in the brief Vegas history. So, yep, taking the Wild at home tonight.
All right, we got Trey Jordan here on the Minnesota Wild here. At this one, a little underdog here with the Wild here. One thing I noticed with Vegas, 2.9 goals on the road average here, and of course the defense has been a little good, but those injuries are going to play key in this one.
Yeah, definitely. Pietrangelo coming over from the Blues this year signed a big deal with Vegas. Really big guy on their power play, so I think him and the captain Mark Stone. So if they get power plays, I don't see just the firepower there and them to keep their good power play going without these key pieces.
All right, here the pick of the Wild here, plus 105 against the Vegas Golden Knights. This game will begin here at 8 Eastern time. NHL Center Ice package will televise it. All right, Trey, let's take a look over at Pig Dogs Premium. We got some hockey, we got some college hoops. Of course, lots of packages available now with March Madness. What you have going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Tonight, just have one of my tray packs. It's just what I call my 3-pack. So I really like those plays. I'm gonna hit them hard tonight. And we've just been heating up in basketball and ready for NBA to start back and ready for March Madness. You know, like everybody says, this is time to hop on and get all those plays. And if you're gonna hop on, it's good as time as ever right now.
Absolutely, guys. Get on board here with Trey Jordan over at Pig Dogs Premium. He's got the long-term passes available in March Madness. So if you want to get his one-day pass tonight, go for it. And then make the upgrade to the long-term passes available over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, Trey, as always, great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night, and we'll talk with you next week.
Appreciate you, Tony. Have a good one.
All right, that's Trey Jordan here on the drive-thru. All right, we'll continue on our coverage here. Reminder, guys, with that thumbs up, those likes, keep them coming in. Help us grow our audience. We greatly appreciate it. And by the way, if you happen to join us late, if you miss any of the picks on the show, we're going to do a full recap of every play on the show, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru, and it's time to welcome to the show Rod Zawacki. Rod Zawacki's been really red hot, top of the leaderboards. He's been good to us here on the show. Rod, how you doing? I know you've been great with your picks here on the show.
Doing good, Tony. Great start to another week. We'll try to get everybody another winner and keep this week rolling like we have been in the last couple of weeks.
Absolutely. All right, you're going to be taking a look here at some WCC action at 12 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to stay up early for this one. So if you're going to give us a 12 a.m., or it's going to be a good pick. There's no doubt about that one. BYU to face Pepperdine. BYU going to lay 8 here. Total sits here at 148.5.
Yeah, I'm actually going to give you 2 picks for the price of 1. How's that? That's what I'm going to do today. So we're looking at this game, and when you look at this game, these 2 teams have played twice already this year. Pepperdine doing a great job against BYU. Hold them down from behind the arc. We know BYU is one of the top teams in the country from three-point land, but Pepperdine is a top 4 in the nation, holding teams to under 27.6% shooting from behind the arc, and it shows in the previous 2 meetings between these two. BYU is only 11 of 43 from behind the arc, which is not very good from behind the 3. So the first bet we're going to play, we're going to take this under 148.5. As you look, Pepperdine is an underdog in their last 7 games, is 5-1-1 to the under. And then you look at BYU, their last 5 neutral site games have all went under the total. So the first bet, we're going to take under the total in this one. And I think that's just too many points in this one. We're going to take Pepperdine as the solid Pepperdine defense comes to play today. So take the under and take the Pepperdine plus the points, as I think it's too many. I got this as like a 4 or 5 point game. Give me the under and Pepperdine plus the points.
All right, there with Pepperdine plus the points. I'm with you there. When you look at it, the Pepperdine, the one thing they do great is they defend the 3 very well, and BYU takes a high volume of 3s. So I can see definitely here the under coming in. Of course, the Pepperdine here at plus the 8 total agreement there. All right, Rod Zawacki doing great work over at Pig Dogs Premium tonight. Let's take a look here what you got up on the board as we have NHL at College Hoops. And of course, you got the packages up there, but past 7 days, 915 units of profit. What's going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
We still got college basketball March Madness package for you. Jump on over to Pig Dogs Premium, grab it up. It's $250. You can't beat that. Or if you want, grab something for a month. Another $50 gets you everything for the whole month that I released right on through March Madness, the last cutting of the nets. Or grab something what I got tonight. Tonight I've got Kickstart the Week, and we're going to kickstart our 3rd winning week in a row here. Is what we're trying to do. So I got a 5-pack up there for you. Kickstart the Week. I got 4 college basketball plays, 1 top 10-star NHL play of the day. Jump on over to Pig Dogs Premium and grab it up, and we're going to continue rolling and continue getting you guys winners and adding money to your pockets.
Winners from Rod Zawacki here on the drive-thru, as well as that premium site. You see the numbers are 915 units of profit. By the way, that's all documented. Go over to Rod's profile page over at Pig Dogs Premium. You can check out every play that he releases. You can see it for yourself. He's got his passes for tonight. Get on board with one day. Take those winnings and make the upgrade to the March Madness Pass. A great value for you. That's the best value here at Pig Dogs. Get those long-term passes. Get locked into those, and you'll get the winnings here from Rod Zawacki. All right, Rod, as always, great to have you on the show. Have yourself a great night. I know we'll be tuning in tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Of course, you're there every day with Mitch and Brian Bitler. And, of course, you guys also are on those 2 YouTube premium shows.
We are, yeah. Excited for that. If you haven't got on that, definitely get on the YouTube premium. That's a great deal. You can't miss out. Nothing better. You can't get that any better than that anywhere else. You get 4 picks for the price of $50. Can't go wrong. Pennies play, and we get that. And so far, we've done nothing but hand to you winners and winners and winners. So jump aboard. Thanks, Tony. Have yourself a wonderful evening, and let's get on some more winners.
Get on some more winners, guys. Check out Rod Zawacki over at Pig Dogs Premium. He's also on the YouTube Premium, so you can check that out. The link description below. We have links to it as well in the description and in the chat room to get you on board with those YouTube Premium shows, those packages, those 8 picks in total, early and late. So get on board there with the YouTube Premiums. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Now it's time to bring in El Ninos. We're going to get you both WCC games tonight, and El Ninos will be looking at the other game here between St. Mary's and Gonzaga. So let's go ahead and dial in Al. You'll find him over at Pig Dogs Premium. Here we go. Al, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great. All right, you're going to be looking here at 9 Eastern Time. This is on ESPN, WCC tournament action. Gonzaga to face St. Mary's. Gonzaga going to lay 18. Total sits here at 141.5.
Yeah, Gonzaga's 24-0. I guess you could try to argue this, but no, they're the best team in college basketball with the best offense in college basketball. Gonzaga's they just won this matchup 87-65 just a couple weeks ago. But again, 18 points is a lot for me to lay, so I'll be taking a look at the over here. Sorry, well, there you go. At the total is what I was going to say, but the over is what I like. Gonzaga is 13-11 to the over. St. Mary's is just 8-14 there. But, the Bulldogs have gone over in their last 5 games. St. Mary's, not so much again. But Gonzaga is the better team here and should dictate the pace of this game. Not only do they play fast, but they do it efficiently at a 55.3% clip, which is, again, the best field goal percentage in college basketball. They also defensively like going for those steals, too, which creates some quick and easy points on the other side. And I think Gonzaga's solo team total over is a very good look here, but we're going to just take the whole game over for make sure everyone can get a play on this one.
All right.
Again, we go 2 plays here like Rod did a second ago, and bet both I did myself, so I think they're both good looks.
All right, here with Ninos, St. Mary's Gonzaga over total of 141.5. You're looking at an over here. Gonzaga against WCC opponents averaging 91 points a game, 93 points past 5 games, 57% shooting there from the Zags. And of course, when they last met, they totaled 100. They definitely went over when they last met, as they combined for 153 points there, with Gonzaga putting up 87. So usually when Gonzaga has a big lead, they kind of go a little light, and maybe St. Mary's can pick up some points late to help push this total over. But they're over the total, 141.5, St. Mary's and Gonzaga. All right, Al, let's take a look over at Pig Dogs Premium, where you're performing very well in the NHL. 523 units of profit. That's fantastic performance. We got some hockey on the board, as well as hoops and packages you've got going on. What's going on over at Pig Dogs Premium?
Yeah, I've already had a couple of college basketball plays tip off today, so just my best actually college basketball player of the night and my best NHL player of the night on the board. Just had one play in the NHL tonight that I liked enough to put as a premium, but I already got 5 up for tomorrow, and looking at a 6th I like a lot too, so I don't know if we'll be giving that on the show or adding it to my premium cards, but definitely a lot of good NHL tomorrow.
Good NHL tomorrow, guys. Check out El Ninos over at Pig Dogs Premium. Get his passes over there. Get his March Madness pass. He's got college hoops up there. 3, 7, and 38 all sports pass is your best value there when you go over to Pig Dogs Premium. That'll be every play that El releases on the site for the length of time you select there over at Pig Dogs Premium. All right, El, as always, great having you on the show. Have yourself a great night. You'll be coming on soon as we take a look at the picks, as we do the recap of the picks for today's show.
Yeah, we'll be here. And a quick shout out to the Champions League, too. Might have a couple picks in that coming up, too, as it's coming off its break.
All right, keep an eye with El Ninos over English Premier Soccer League here, and, of course, Champions League action. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. Guys, we will recap the picks in just a little bit once I come in with my play. And the play I'm going to look at tonight will be from Horizon League action. Oakland to face Northern Kentucky. The Norse here going to lay a 1.5. Total sits here at 147.5. It will tip off at 9:30 Eastern time, and my pick in this one is going to be on Northern Kentucky minus 1.5. Now, they've covered 9 of their past 11. Look at their past 5 games. North shooting nearly 47%, and defensively, well, they've held their conference opponents just over 43% shooting. Oakland, a losing team, 11-17 overall. Away from their home court, they're allowing nearly 49% shooting. North really strong inside offensively and defensively. Golden Grizzlies near the bottom of the Horizon League in defensive efficiency. Has do a really poor job in defense against threes and around the bucket. Oakland also weak on the defensive glass, so I'm going to take the Northern Kentucky Norse here at minus 1.5 points. And by the way, you can check out Pig Dogs Premium. I have a 3-pack going on from College Hoops, so check me out over on the site. I also have long-term passes, your 3, 7, and a 30-day all sports pass at Pig Dogs Premium, so check me out there on the site. All right, let's continue on here on the drive-thru. And now it's time to go ahead and recap the plays from today's show. And let's see, we got Trey Jordan, and we have El Ninos will help us out in this segment as they do on Mondays. And let's get started with it. All right, we had Brian Bitler, who started the show off with the Ducks plus 115 against the Kings. Joe D'Amico, Georgia State laying 7 against Appalachian State. We got Kevin Thomas, Senators Oilers under 6.5. Jovan Burts, Northeastern minus 1 against Drexel. Trey Wild plus 105 against Gold Knights. Rod Zawacki, BYU Pepperdine under 148.5. El Ninos, St. Mary's Gonzaga over 141.5. Yours truly was on Northern Kentucky minus 1.5 against Oakland. We'll start with Al. Other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
I'll go Jovan's Northeastern. Yeah, I like a couple plays, but that's the one I'll go with.
He's going with Jovan here, -1 Northeastern against the Drexel Dragons. All right, Trey, other than your pick, which one do you like the best?
Yeah, I was gonna say Jovan's as well. So yeah, I'll just stick with that. I'll go with Jovan.
It's a 3. It's all 3 of us on the same one. I like Jovan's pick here with Northeastern -1 against the Drexel Dragons. I think I pointed that out in the my analysis when I was talking with Jovan here with Northeastern's ability to cover spreads, 9 of their last 11. Of course, defending better than the Drexel Dragons. All right, guys, that'll do it for our show, The Drive-Thru. We're back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Got a full book of 8 guests on the show, giving out free picks for the primetime action. Of course, remember, it gets started every day here at 10 a.m. Eastern Time with the morning show. It's Mitch, Rod Zawacki, and Brian Bitler. So tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, let's go ahead and bring in the crew from today's show. Let's give a nice wave goodbye to everyone. Have yourself a winning night, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time with the morning show. And we're back here with the Drive-Thru at 6 p.m.